Today we'll be installing the Flatline Vanco rear transit bumper. This can be a bit more of an involved installation and will need an extra hand to hold things in place. The whole process should take around 4 hours. Begin by unpacking all of the contents of the boxes and laying them out so that you have easy access to all the items needed for the installation. Make sure to have your rear doors fully open during this process and remove any items on the door that would prevent this. Also, dropping and removing your spare tire if it's still on the van will give you the room you need to work back here. Next up, grab a T25 bit and pull all the torque screws out of the end caps in the center section of the bumper. There should be 10 in total. Once those are out, go ahead and remove all the panel clips along the bottom edge. Before you start taking anything off, disconnect all your wiring harness connectors. These will be located on the rear corners of the van. With that done, you can pull off the end caps and then remove the center bumper cover. Next, unclip and remove the wire harness from the bumper support beam. Remove the bumper support beam and arms. If you have a hitch receiver, detach it by removing the 4 total vertically mounted bolts on either side of the hitch, then remove the 8 total horizontally mounted bolts on the hitch as shown. Double checking that the wiring harness is fully detached, you can now remove the hitch and set aside to reinstall later. Now, you can remove the factory bumper by taking out the 4 total vertically mounted bolts as shown here. Then with an extra hand, take out the factory bumper. The last factory part to remove are the sensor located in both corner pieces of the factory bumper. Remove the blind spot sensors using your T25. Hang on to those screws, we're reusing them. Carefully unplug from the wiring harness and reinstall the sensors in the corners of the FBC bumper. There is a certain direction to orientate the sensors so that the plug has room to sit in the mounting area when connected to the sensor. Install it as shown. Then remove the bezels from the factory bumper. Keep track of where each one came from. They're all slightly different, and if you mix them up, they won't sit right. Make sure all the retention tabs snap in nice and secure. Now you can reinstall the factory parking sensor wiring harness in the same orientation it was installed on the factory bumper. Just make sure the sensors are all snapped into place and that the wiring harness is fully connected to itself before moving forward. Then you can move on to installing the bumper. Alright, now we're building it back up. Install your new support arms using the supplied hardware. Then mount the step support onto those arms. But don't fully tighten it down just yet. You want that hardware sitting roughly centered in the slots, so you've got some adjustment room. If you have a hitch, reinstall that now using the included hardware. Now we're ready to mount it up. Now you can install the bumper support using the included hardware of 4 socket cap screws on both the left and right side of the support, with washers and nuts. Cut the tabs of plastic on the factory bumper area, as shown here, so that the new FVC bumper will fit on the support. Set the bumper skin onto the step support. Now it's time to cut the corner pieces of the factory bumper that were removed earlier. Take the corner bumper piece from either side. Hold it near the van to see the line you need to tape and mark as shown here, then cut with a Dremel or air saw. Put it back into place to check fitment and trim as needed. This will allow you to snap it back into place and rest on top of the new FVC bumper. Install your 1/4 20 by 3/4 button head screws with washers and nuts to secure the skin to the step support. Then reinstall the 4 Torx screws that attach the bumper skin to the van. There's 3 more button head screws to install from the step down into the support, using nuts on the underside of the support. From there, just tidy up any loose wiring with zip ties, reconnect your sensor harnesses, and button everything up. That's it, you're all set. Nice clean upgrade and way better than stock. If you ran into any issues with this process or have fitment questions, don't hesitate to reach out to our support team, and we'll see you next video.